Hey guys, it's Garlandgirl 21. I'm finally doing my room tour today. I promised this for about 2 years and I'm finally getting around to doing it. I was going to go outside my door and come in, but I couldn't because every time I go out there, my son Connor screams up a storm because he's so happy to see me. So I'm just going to film inside my room. So yeah, let's get started. When you first walk in my room, you'll notice behind my door I have all this stuff right here. So I'm going to get started. The first thing I have here is my volunteer coat. I used to volunteer at the hospital during my senior year. It was a lot of fun. I volunteered for, I forget how many hours I was supposed to volunteer, but I volunteered for about a month or two and it was a lot of fun. And what I did was I worked at the front desk. I did paperwork. I helped the elderlies. It was a lot of fun. And I was the youngest there, so despite me being youngest, it was kind of hard to hang out with people that were my age because there was hardly no one there. So yeah. And inside I just have like a little map of the hospital. So there's that. And I got credits for that for graduating high school. So there's that. And then back here I have my white circle scarf from Target. Then here's just a pink pastel bag. And this is from TJ Maxx. And then here is just my fall coat. And this is from Burlington Coat Factory. I got this when I was in 6th grade. It still fits me. Up here, this purse right here, this purse was given to me by Vincent Romano, and he got this for me at the Goodwill, and it's a really, really cute purse, and I really love it. It's 50s inspired. I take this with me when I go to thrift stores and stuff like that, and I could just put this around my body. It came with like a little chain thing you could put around your body, and I just keep like gum in here, my phone, tissues, hand sanitizer, stuff like that. So thank you so much, Vincent. I really like that. And then I have my shabby chic bag, and this is from Kohl's. I got it on clearance for $19. And I just have a hand sanitizer from Bath & Body Works in the case. And in here I just had like books and stuff. I used to carry my makeup and stuff in this. So, and I had my water bottle right here in this pocket. So yeah. And then here's just my dark denim jacket from Forever 21. And let me see. We're going down here. This is my clutch bag. I got this at a discount store for $4 and it's falling apart, so I don't really carry this around anymore. And then here I just have a white scarf my grandma knitted for me when it was my 16th birthday. She really doesn't give me gifts anymore, but this she made for me, which is really nice of her. And then back here I just have my red vintage coat, and this is from Burlington Coat Factory. It really doesn't fit me anymore. I'm going to have to donate that. Okay, so that's all the stuff that's on my rack. And then I know the rack's kind of childish, it's just butterflies and stuff like that. And then down here I just have a bag that my mom gave me. I have 2 keychains. This one is floral printed. It's from Five Below. I'm going to put my house keys on it when I start my job. Hopefully I'll get a job soon. I'm still applying for one. Then here is my keychain I had since elementary school. Here I just have my house key. And this used to be my middle school key. And I used this for my locker. Back when I was in middle school, we had to have locks on our lockers because people were stealing stuff from people's lockers. So it was a strict policy. We had to have this on our lockers. So yeah, you either had choice of combination or lock. I just went with the traditional lock because if I got a combination one, it might not work that well. So yeah. And this is the school I went to, Greenfield. And this is a pin that my mom gave me a couple years ago and I just put it on there. It used to be hers. And then here is just my multicolored polka dot umbrella from Target. Now onto the dresser. I just have my jewelry box that my grandma gave me. It just has like necklaces and it has earrings, bracelets, rings, everything. And then here I just have a cross from the church yard sale. I got my big barrette that I used to clip the hair on my face, a Italian little jewelry earring box, and then here's just some beads I got from a reseller on eBay for purchasing the 1940s ring I'm wearing on my finger. Alright, mouthful there. And then back here, I have a little funeral card. This was when my grandmother's friend passed away. She died from a heart attack, and I went to the funeral and they gave us these little cards. So there's that. And then here is just a picture of my grandparents. This was taken in the early 2000s. We went on a boat ride that day as a family. It was a family get-together, and I was, I think, 2 or 3 years old. And I remember the trip very well. My parents were holding on to me really tight. They didn't want me falling over the deck, so there's that. It was a lot of fun. And my grandparents are from my dad's side. So there's my grandma. And my grandfather, unfortunately, is not alive anymore. He passed away a couple years ago, and I was 13. Whew. And then here's my Tinkerbell mug from the Disney store. And here I just have my wet brush. I have my Demon brush from Sally's and my rat tail comb. And then here I just have some hair scrunchies, the little trinket box from the church yard sale. I have a little vanity kind of box that my grandma gave me. I have 2 lotions, and they're both vintage inspired. This one's from Kohl's, and this one is from Marshall's. I have 2 or 3 hand sanitizers. This one's from Bath & Body Works. This is the Warm Vanilla Sugar Antibacterial Spray-On Hand Sanitizer. This one is the ice cream one. This is the new one to their collection. This is called Boardwalk Vanilla Cone. It smells really good, and this one's called Florida Punch. Here I just have my RE by Ariana Grande Roll-On Perfume. I have a little antique bottle here. My Pond's Cold Cream. My Rose Cupcake Candle. My Valentine's globe, snow globe from the Dollar Tree. This is also from the Dollar Tree as well. This is my junk jar. It just has like a comb in here, some pens, jewelry, all that random stuff, some hair stuff. I have my outlet here, my alarm clock, I don't know how many times I said the alarm clock. Here's just the clip for my hair. I have a pedometer I use with me when I go for walks. Here I just have some earrings from Claire's. My TV right here is from the late 90s. It's by the brand Portland. They don't make TVs like this anymore. I really love this TV. And it's still pretty good. And it looks like this, and there's my Xfinity cable box. So there's that. And then here I just have the original remote, the Xfinity cable guide. I have my hair gel. This is my makeup station, my hair station. This is my hair gel for finger waving. In this box here, it's from the Dollar Tree. I have bobby pins and duckbill clips, pomade, pin curl clips, Maybelline New York loose powder. I have the Britney Spears Radiance perfume. I have the vintage Kellogg's English Rose lip balm. I have my eyeshadow palette by The Balm, the pinups on it. I have a vintage elephant ring holder from the 40s, my vintage Ariel. And here's just 2 vintage makeup bags. I have this one has a girl from this, I think the 20s or the 30s, and just has some makeup in there. And this is my everyday makeup in this one. This is a pinup, kind of like Candyland themed bag. It's by the brand Fluff Pinup. All my makeup's in there. And then here's my contour palette. I don't use it as much. My eyeshadow palette is from Burlington. I got it on clearance. Sorry. I got it on clearance for, I think, $4. My pin curl sculptor toolkit is from eBay, and this mirror right here is from the Dollar Tree. Now onto the drawers. In this drawer I just have some swimsuits, some underwear and bras and stuff like that. I'm not going to open this, and some socks. In here I just have my shirts. And this one is my graduation drawer. I just have my high school diploma, my cap and gown, my class tassel, my invitation there for class 2016. I have Vincent's package there. I gotta send that to him for sending me the stuff a while back. And I have the vanity set that Vincent sent me for my soon-to-be vanity. Okay, and in this one, just some random clothes in this one, like everyday clothes. Okay, over here, this used to be my homeschooling section. I had piles of textbooks. I had tons of notebooks. I took chemistry, consumer math. I took French, Spanish, just a couple to name there. And then there's my trash can. I know it looks kind of childish. And I have some more notebooks here. These are going to be for college. I'm going to be going to a community college. And there's my Wizard of Oz poster. Here's just a bag filled with clothes and stuff. There's my Target robe that I got, and it's really, really soft. It is from Target. Okay, and then over here, I have my 2 Vintage Life magazines, my school binder, which I really don't use anymore. I use this a lot in high school and middle school. Then under here, I just have my Gone with the Wind novel, my pinup book, my 17 Guide to Beauty, which is a makeup book. I got that when I first started wearing makeup. My Paris Amour gift set from Bath & Body Works. I got that for Christmas back in 2012. And then there's my Family Guy board game. And right here I just have my DVD player, my remote, and my cord. And over here I just have some novels. Here is just a little college manual for the college I'm going to be attending. There's my driver's book I'm reading. I'm trying to learn how to drive. Some novels. Then there's my rainbow balloon kit. I just do it to get rid of stress. And then there's the bands there. My phone stuff is there. My Eiffel Tower, the Wizard of Oz dolls I have, which is the Dorothy doll, the Wicked Witch of the West, and Glinda. And then in this drawer here, I just have like notebooks and stuff like that, diaries, journals. And down here I just have some more books. I have my photo album from elementary school. I have a Marilyn Monroe book and some more novels. And then up here I just have my 1950s reproduction Barbie doll, my pinup bobblehead, which is a devil, 2 pens. I have the 1940s girl head there. I have a shabby chic clock, 2 candles, the Dorothy doll. I have a snow globe from the Dollar Tree, which looks vintage, 2 bells from the Salvation Army, and my Marilyn Monroe ornament. As for my lamp, this was my parents' lamp. Okay, now onto the bed. So here I just have all my stuffed animals. Here, of course, one fell. And then here I just have my blanket, and my bed set is from the Shabby Chic collection from Target. I'm trying to make my room look shabby chic and vintage. And then here is my Xfinity remote. Then here are the pillows from the collection as well. Then there's my fan, little snowman I have there, which is a solar one, which is really cool. I have my pink curtain. Then over here I just have my hair station. I just have shampoos and hairsprays, deodorants, stuff like that. My Bath & Body Works bag, which is filled with fragrances. My Goody brand rollers, the Claire's stuff. I told you guys I have a huge obsession with Claire's. Look at that stuff I bought over the last few months, so there's that. All my vintage stuff is going to stay in this bag till I find a way to organize it all. It's just going to stay in there for now. Here I just have my little makeup brushes here. I have my makeup brush cleaner. I have a scalp massaging shampoo brush. All that's in there. And here's my DVDs. The ones on top are all the old movies. I have the I Love Lucy show. I have the film Grease. I have a lot of films here. I have some Disney movies. I have Family Guy, Disney classic cartoons, Rugrats. I used to love Rugrats when I was little. I sometimes watch it, but I don't know. I probably will donate that. And there's my Betty Boop purse. And here are my lamp slippers from Forever 21. My black shoes are from Kohl's. I used to wear these when I volunteer. I'm going to be using these again when I get a job. And these are my floral Converse from Target. And then here's me in the mirror. And then just some phone numbers in case there's an emergency. My pinup calendar. And I made this cross, I think during the summer of my sophomore year. I made that. And then I'm going to get to the stuff on the wall. Here's my heart lavender floral wreath, my vintage inspired clock, my pinup wall, which includes Jean Turney, Judy Garland, Rita Hayworth, and Marilyn Monroe, little plaque there. I have a cross there. Then there's a little picture from the Dollar Tree. And then there's my smoke alarm. And then there's my fan right there. I hope you guys enjoyed this room tour. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye, guys.